Hi guys, welcome back to the Finicky channel. Today I am going to talk to you a little bit about where to turn when your cat is first diagnosed with feline diabetes and how the next steps that you take can be instrumental in prolonging their life and giving them the care that they need. So let's get to it. One of the first things you're going to want to do, of course, is your veterinarian is going to give you a diagnosis of feline diabetes. In some cases, you may be lucky enough to be able to go on the new medication for feline diabetes, which is a once-a-day pill. In other cases, some of that medication is still not available in certain areas of the country, so your cat will need to go on insulin, which then makes them ineligible to go on the once-a-day pill. So they'll be on twice-a-day insulin shots. Your veterinarian will prescribe a insulin medication that is most appropriate for your cat. It could be Prozac, PZI, Lantus, Levemir. It could be any number of insulins. So it's really important that you understand the action of the particular insulin that your veterinarian prescribes. In the thumbnail on the video, you see me actually home testing a cat by the name of Atlas. So it is possible to home test them, and their willingness to do it. There's tons of videos out there already on YouTube that show you how to do home testing for your cat. It's something that I recommend. Once you learn to home test, then you're well on your way to properly caring for your diabetic cat. You're also increasing your chances of your diabetic cat potentially having the opportunity to go into what we call remission. And it is possible for diabetic cats to go on insulin twice a day, modify their diet to the proper diet for a diabetic cat, and oftentimes we will see a cat go into remission or actually have a big decrease in the amount of insulin that they need. Now, your vet will offer you and encourage you to home test as well. Your vet will offer you one of the veterinary type meters and test strips. Those meters can be fairly expensive, as well as the test strips can be very expensive. You can run into a good chunk of change, and then you couple that with some of the insulins that they recommend. It can be very budget unfriendly, let me put it that way. But what we have found, those of us that have cared for feline diabetic cats, what we have found is that you can use ordinary test strips for like humans, and you can use just a regular blood glucose meter. This one here is actually by Walmart. I think I paid a whopping $15.99 for it, and the test strips generally will run me around $15 as well. So that's a huge cost savings when you're talking about having to buy a vial of Lantus insulin that is running at a high price point. So those are things to consider. Your veterinarian may object to this, but for your purposes of home testing and keeping your cat safe, you want those numbers to be at least somewhat in the ballpark. A 20% variance on your meter is pretty customary, is pretty normal. Now, this past week, I had the opportunity to take care of a cat by the name of Peanut, and his mom home tests him, and she does his blood glucose curves at home and reports those results to her veterinarian. I'm going to insert a video here of how well trained Peanut is in getting his shot. You ready for potty time? Hmm? Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yes. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, yeah. Oh boy. Yeah. Good job. Good job. Good job. So as you can see from the video, it's not a big deal to give your cat an insulin shot, and it shouldn't be if you bring them up and train them up right to accept getting their ears pricked every so often, to get a little blood sample, test them on the meter, and then give them their insulin shot. You can train your cat to accept this by using positive reinforcement and their favorite treats. And it can be that simple. As you can see from Peanut, he's pretty much an exception to the rule. He absolutely adores get shot time. So it is possible. So don't give up hope. I do recommend that you speak with your veterinarian, and I do recommend that you look at a website called FelineDiabetes.com for their up-to-date information on feline diabetes and for their message boards, because they are very helpful. They have a number of videos up there showing you exactly how to home test, exactly the magic of giving the insulin shot so your cat doesn't even realize he's getting a shot, and how to do the home test ear prick with a warm rice sock and a home glucose meter. That's it for today. If you like this content, like, subscribe, and share, and I'll put the link for FelineDiabetes.com down below in the description.